Good afternoon. It's July 20th, 2023, and today we had first down day in a while. So let's take a look. Here's what it looks like on the daily chart right now. Market's closing in less than 5 minutes, so that's probably how it's going to look. You can see we bounced a little bit at the measured move and then went a little further, and it looked like maybe we're pulling back, but this was a strong downtrend, so the channel played out, or the channel held prices. Can go ahead and take this off. I was wondering if we would get a measured move. So let's take this off. So I think I'm back on West Coast time. So I think 5 o'clock comes right around here. Yeah, so you get that. That is a second entry short. So maybe you consider that one. It is a second entry short, and this clearly doesn't look like a solid trend because you have a break here. Second entry short starts this downtrend right here, and then we get a break and a move to a new low, and then you get a break below the overnight lows, and you get these like micro triple bottom. So you might consider going long there. I liked it. With the break in new low, I liked it, and you can see a lot of people like that. So it started this channel up, and this is like the first convincing break, and then you get moved to a new high, and then just some sideways stuff. And I think what they're doing right now is because so many people are just assuming that we're in this bull market. They're just tricking people, like in a situation like this. Like, yeah, this is a second entry, but this had a range day written all over it at this point. So I didn't like this. We have a break in new high. And yeah, second entry long, it's just off the EMA. So if you're feeling aggressive, maybe you take that, but I think it's risky. And then we start making lower lows, and you get like a double test, a quick double test right here. I think this one's worth considering. And it's just a lower high off of that trend channel too. So then we start moving, and we form this downtrend. There's a channel in here too, but I don't think you can play that. There's too much overlap, and then we get a pullback, and then you get a touch off this trend channel again, but it's just a lower high. I don't think you can take this, too congestive, not enough room to these lows. But a lot of people liked this big bearish bar, and they shorted it, as you can see. And then we just find support off the low end of this channel. And then you get this hidden second entry short. So maybe you take that. You can see some people liked it. There's room to these lows. So it's just that you're at the bottom of the channel is the problem. And then we get a slight overshoot, and maybe that's what leads to the break, and you get a first entry, second entry. I think this is a 4-tick failure. Yeah, 25. Yeah, so that's a 4-tick failure. It's unfortunate because there is room back to the EMA, but that just looks like one leg up. So you got to be really careful. And we just had a break, so you might get a second leg up, and that's exactly what happened. 2 measured legs, and we don't get a move to a new low, but or eventually we did, but we don't get a move to a new low right away. So then we start correcting. You get a first entry, failed second entry. I typically just prefer failures to be both tests on the other side of the EMA, so I like this one, but that's congested at that point. So I think that's why I marked it aggressive. but you are looking to make a new low, so there's reasons to like that. And then we bounce off this channel, and you really don't get confirmation of the channel until here. That's a second entry long, so worth considering, although we didn't come to the highs of the channel. And then you get that higher low right there. That actually looks pretty good. Then you get a failure, but I don't think you want to take that. Too many dojis at this point. Plenty of people liked it though. We went higher, and we failed to come up to the highs of the channel again, and then we just sell off. And that's a pretty strong move down right there. And you get a first entry, second entry. So I'd actually, I like this one. 4 ticks, signal bar, second entry short off the overnight lows after this big channel down, strong channel down. Only thing is, if you have space to this support. So I believe I was talking about this second entry. So yeah, I like that. Then we just go sideways. So there's nothing in here that I think you could take. And then we start this trend channel. So we don't get confirmation here, we get it here. And this is a second entry short, but signal bar is not really good. Come down, test this low again, come up, and you get this. You know, you might consider that one because that's a hidden second entry short, and that confirms the trend channel. So I think that's worth considering. Very bearish bar. Come down, find support here again. Maybe you take this double test down here with that nice signal bar, 5 ticks. Plenty of room back to the EMA for a scalp. But you get a first entry, second entry short off the trend channel. I think that's the trade of the day. You should be able to get a runner off that. And if you just take it till it comes back to the EMA, you probably get an 8-point move right there. And then we get a first entry, second entry right here. That's aggressive. There's not really a whole lot of information to make you want to take that. So I don't think that's a great place to jump in. Then we come over here and you get this triple test right here. Huge bearish signal bar. Kind of worrisome that there's some support there, but we're right off this trend channel. I think it's worth it. And this is a failure, so I gotta mark that one too. Problem here though is we keep finding support, so I'm gonna mark that aggressive. There's a lot of dojis right there. Plenty of people liked it. Go further, and finally we get a break. And I'm still looking to go short. This one, you know, it's possible my trend channel is a little off. I think that's what happened here because this looks like a nice little failed second entry long. But I think it probably bounced off a trend channel. And, you know, there's a chance that the channel's more like that. That actually looks pretty good. So I think that's why people, I think it was a 4-tick failure. That, and I think people are just looking to buy for whatever reason. So that was also at 12:47, so you shouldn't be trading then anyway. So I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.